If you follow the decade-by-decade plan in this video, your net worth will grow, no matter your age or income. But if you don't, every year you wait will cost you more than you think. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. Student loan debt is over $1.65 trillion, and 14% of borrowers are already behind. And the real problem isn't income, it's using the same money habits in every decade of life. Before we break down the strategy for each age, let's get clear on the number that decides your financial future, and that is your net worth. Net worth is everything you own minus everything you owe, and it grows only through consistency, smart saving, and avoiding decade-specific traps. So let's start with the foundation, your 20s.
In your 20s, money feels like it's coming and going faster than you can track it. You're probably just starting your career, maybe paying off student loans, or trying to move out on your own. And that's exactly why your 20s are the most important decade for building healthy financial habits. Now, here's the biggest mistake most people make at this stage. They assume they'll start saving later. But here's the truth. Later rarely comes. Most people end up spending their entire 20s just trying to get by, and that habit follows them into their 30s and 40s. Here's the reality. People in their 20s owe around $1 trillion in total, which comes to about $20,000 per person. And even though they're the youngest group of adults, they already have one of the highest rates of missed payments. Around 3 out of every 100 people are seriously behind on their loans. That shows just how tough it can be to stay on top of money at this age. But that doesn't have to be you. Here's what to focus on in your 20s if you want to build real financial stability. Money tips for your 20s. 1. Set a savings goal. Start small. Aim to save $1,000 first. This can cover most small emergencies. After that, try to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of your regular expenses like tuition, rent, food, books, and other essentials. 2. Pay off high-interest debt early. Credit card debt can be really dangerous. Try to pay off what you can each month. If that's hard, make a plan to pay it off gradually using the avalanche or snowball method. 3. Open a Roth IRA. You can put up to $7,000 a year into a Roth IRA, and the money grows tax-free. Starting early means by the time you're older, you could have a lot of money saved. 4. Start learning trading. Even if you don't trade much now, start learning the basics of trading. Over time, this will give you a good understanding of the markets and help you make smarter financial choices later.
In your 30s, life starts getting more expensive. You might be thinking about buying a house, starting a family, or investing more seriously. This is also the decade where your financial habits really start to pay off, or come back to bite you. The biggest mistake most people make in their 30s is letting lifestyle creep eat up income. Raises, promotions, and extra income often get spent on bigger cars, nicer apartments, or more vacations. Without planning, it's easy to stay stuck financially, even though you're earning more. The average net worth for people in their 30s is around $289,000, but the median net worth is only about $23,000. That means while some people are doing really well, many are struggling. In fact, about 31% of Americans in their 30s have zero or negative net worth, which means their debts are bigger than what they own. Common money challenges in your 30s include paying a mortgage, handling student loans, raising children, and trying to save for retirement, all at the same time. Here's what you should focus on in your 30s. Number 1, maximize retirement contributions. If you have a 401k or similar plan, try to put in as much as you can, especially if your employer matches. Every extra dollar now grows over decades. Number 2, pay down remaining debt. Student loans, credit cards, and other debts can still weigh you down. Make a plan to pay them off step by step while avoiding new high-interest debt. Number 3, build a bigger emergency fund. Aim for 6 months of expenses saved. This should cover rent or mortgage, food, insurance, childcare, and other essentials. Number 4, invest for growth. Stocks, mutual funds, or other long-term investments can help your money grow faster than just saving. Focus on goals like buying a home or funding your children's education. Number 5, protect yourself with insurance. Health, life, disability, and property insurance become more important. Protecting your income and family is as crucial as growing it. Your 30s are all about planning for the long game. The smart habits you build now can make your 40s and 50s much less stressful and help you grow real wealth instead of just keeping up with expenses.
In your 40s, things start to get serious. By now, many people are at the peak of their careers, might have a mortgage, kids in school, and bigger financial responsibilities. This is the decade where your savings and investments really need to start working for you, instead of just keeping up with bills. The biggest mistake in your 40s is waiting too long to catch up on retirement savings or ignoring long-term planning. At this stage, you don't have the luxury of time like in your 20s or 30s. Every decision now has a bigger impact on your future. Here's the reality. The median net worth for people in their 40s is around $125,000 to $185,000, but the average net worth is much higher, about $548,000 to $791,000. The difference is because a small number of very wealthy people raise the average, while many others are still working hard to build their wealth. Common challenges in your 40s include paying for children's education, managing mortgage and household expenses, catching up on retirement savings if you fell behind earlier, dealing with unexpected medical or family emergencies. Here's what to focus on in your 40s. Number 1. Maximize retirement contributions. If you haven't been contributing as much as you could, now is the time to catch up. For 401k, 403b, and most 457 plans, you can contribute up to $23,500 per year if you're under 50. Make sure to take full advantage of your employer match. It's essentially free money. Number 2, maximize earnings. Don't stay too long in one company. Job hoppers often earn 50% more over their career. This can give you more money to save and invest, helping you catch up if you're behind. Number 3, review and adjust your investment strategy. If you're starting your investments at 40 and want $1.5 million by age 65, you'd need to invest about $1,750 per month. The earlier you start, the easier it gets. Focus on a mix of growth and safety. Diversify your portfolio, but don't stop growing your money entirely. Number 4, protect your family and assets. Life insurance, disability coverage, and estate planning become critical. Protecting your loved ones and your hard-earned wealth should be part of your financial plan. Your 40s are about strengthening what you've built and protecting your future. The better you plan now, the smoother your 50s and beyond will be, with less stress and more freedom to enjoy your life.
In your 50s, retirement is no longer a distant idea. It's right around the corner. This decade is all about making sure your savings, investments, and lifestyle are aligned so you can enjoy your later years without financial stress. The biggest mistake in your 50s is assuming it's too late to save or catch up. Even if you started late, the right strategy now can still make a huge difference. Here's the reality. According to the Federal Reserve, the average net worth of a household headed by someone aged 50 to 54 is about $898,000. That's a big number, but remember, it's just an average. Some households are doing much better, while many others are still catching up. Common challenges in your 50s include paying off remaining debts before retirement, supporting children who might still be in school or college, healthcare and medical expenses, adjusting lifestyle to match retirement goals, ensuring your investments are ready to provide income. Here's what to focus on in your 50s. 1. Pay off debts. By now, aim to eliminate high-interest debt, including credit cards and personal loans. Ideally, you should be mortgage-free or close to it to reduce financial pressure in retirement. 2. Adjust your investment strategy. Shift your investments to focus more on safety and income while still allowing for growth. This helps protect your nest egg while generating money you can rely on in retirement. 3. Plan your retirement lifestyle. Think carefully about when to retire, where to live, and how you want to spend your time. Align your finances with your goals to make sure retirement is enjoyable, not stressful. Your 50s are about locking in your wealth, minimizing risks, and preparing for the next chapter of life. Smart planning now will allow you to step into retirement confidently without worrying about money. In your 60s, retirement is here or just around the corner. This is the decade where your focus shifts from building wealth to enjoying it, while still keeping an eye on your health, income, and the future of your family.
The biggest mistake people make in their 60s is spending too quickly or not planning for medical costs. Even with decades of savings, unexpected expenses can quickly derail your retirement if you're not careful. The average net worth of Americans in their 60s is about $1.5 million, but the median net worth is only around $290,000. This shows that while many have accumulated assets like paid-off homes, retirement accounts, and investments, most people are still far from the wealth of the top 1%. To match the net worth of the top 1% in their 60s, which is around $11 to $13 million, here's an example of how it could work with consistent saving and investing. Suppose you start saving at age 25. You invest $2,000 per month into a portfolio that grows 7% per year, a reasonable long-term stock market return. By age 65, with 40 years of consistent investing, your portfolio could grow to around $12.3 million. If you start later, say at age 40, you'd need to invest $10,000 per month at the same 7% growth to reach that same $12 million by 65. This shows the power of starting early. Even modest, consistent contributions can grow into massive wealth over time. Here's what to focus on in your 60s. 1. Plan your retirement income. Make sure your retirement savings, Social Security, pensions, and other sources of income are aligned with your spending needs. Budget carefully to make your money last. 2. Protect your health and finances. Healthcare becomes one of the biggest expenses. Keep health insurance updated, consider long-term care plans, and maintain a healthy lifestyle to reduce costs. 3. Reduce debt and simplify life. If possible, aim to be debt-free by this stage. Simplifying your finances reduces stress and makes it easier to enjoy retirement. Your 60s are about enjoying the life you've worked for, staying financially secure, and making sure your legacy is protected. Smart planning here ensures retirement is peaceful, comfortable, and worry-free.
And there you have it, a roadmap for your money from your 20s all the way through your 60s. Each decade comes with its own challenges, but also opportunities. The key takeaway? Start early, stay consistent, and adjust your strategy as life changes. Remember, it's never too early or too late to take control of your finances. Small habits in your 20s can grow into massive wealth in your 60s, and smart decisions in your 40s and 50s can protect your future and give you peace of mind. If there's one thing to remember, your money should work for you, not the other way around. Focus on saving, investing, and protecting your wealth, and you'll give yourself the freedom to live the life you want at every stage. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a financial wake-up call. And comment below. I want to know, which decade are you in and what's your biggest money challenge right now? Let's talk about it.